Hello, hi, it's Liz here, and today I'm starting a new project and it's called a glue book. I've been watching Joey over at Joey DeFee's YouTube channel, and she has started a challenge, a monthly challenge to make a glue book page. I have never ever made a glue book. Years ago I had a smash book, which I think is sort of similar, where you just stuck things in the book. It was a book that was made specifically to smash in, but smash books I think were more for like souvenirs of a day out, a receipt, a bus ticket, anything at all that was sort of personal went into the smash book. Whereas I think a glue book is more, you just kind of glue things in, and it doesn't need to be a receipt or anything. It can be anything at all that just, so it's more collage. So a glue book I think is just a big collage as far as I can make out anyway. So I had this book which I bought a while back when I started junk journaling, and I was going to use it as a mixed media art journal book, and I had already gessoed these 2 pages and stuck a bit of washi down the centre, and then decided that I didn't really like the way the gesso, and I gave up on it. So I thought, well, there's that book lying there and I could use that as my glue book. So I've been busy taking pages out. It's string bound. I'll show you. I'll get a centre. So you can see the threads, so it's string bound. So what I did, I went through the book and I took out this many pages. I think I took out 4 pages from each string bound section. So that has left me a decent amount of scrap to use perhaps in other projects, and it also means the book is much thinner, and when I'm adding the collage to each page it'll have room to grow. So it means I can build up collages on each page, and it'll have, as I say, it'll get, the pages will get thicker and the book won't get too thick too, yeah. So earlier on today, because I wanted it to dry in, I covered the spine with this spare piece of material because yeah, I wanted a little material spine, because the paper, I thought, I'm going to do the cover first. The paper I thought wouldn't really bend. This spine has got this groove on either side, and I thought paper would really not go in to the spine all that well, so decided on some fabric for the cover just down the spine there. And now I'm just going to try and decorate the cover. Now Joey obviously has her own style and has lots of pieces of different papers and whatnot all over the page, and it turned out absolutely brilliantly. But for my cover I'm just going to stick to kind of biggish pieces and then start the collage properly on the inside, because I don't want too many little bits on the cover. So I was thinking this nice piece of old map, and I was also thinking this old book page somewhere. And then I have this illustration from last year's calendar, wall calendar, that I've torn off, and I thought that was quite nice for the cover. And I also have this from a magazine, and I thought that was quite eye-catching, and a title. So I've stamped out glue book, and I'm going to somewhere up there I've stamped this out and I'll show you the stamp set in a sec. So that's roughly the plan. Here is the stamp set. They are spongy stamps. It's Tim Holtz Ideology Cling Foam Stamps. And it's lower, type lower. So it's lowercase stamps. They're really quite handy because they're nice and big. So that's yeah, that's the plan for the cover. So I will, I think I will just go ahead and glue this down in the glue book. I'll need to cut it all to size first. But I'm not going to cut, I'm just going to tear. So I don't want to go into that groove, so slightly over there. So we'll get the ruler and we'll just tear it. I want it to be right at the edge. Yep, that's fine. I can always put a bit of washi down if I felt that it was still too near the edge. And let's do it this way. So the prompt, once I get to my main page from Joey, is this month is October. I think, is it October or is it autumn? I think it's October. Right, I'm going to stick this. Oh, that's quite good on that side as well. The brown is in a different bit. Does it matter where the brown is? I don't think it does. Right, I'll need my magazine. And I'm just going to use my glue stick. Let's go all around the edges first to make sure I get the edge. There we are. I think this is going to be fun because I do love collage. So I think this will be a grand book. I'm going to leave it all quite rough and ready. That's fine. Now I'm going to take off these edges. This is really old, so it tears like super easy. It's a great noise, isn't it? Just take all the edges off. There we are. And I probably want it a little bit shorter anyway. I think I'm going to leave these, what would that be called? What's that called? These little notches? I don't know. You can't marry that man. I wonder if that's I don't know what it is she's reading. I'm going to just take that whole bird off because I don't want to decapitate him and end up with... Normally I wouldn't like the lines, but because this is the cover and I just want that to be just like that, that's the way I want it with the lines, I think, yes. So we'll get this down. Let's use the magazine. There we are. And it was about there, wasn't it? And then that about there and that there. Yep. I do like these these types of loose, this kind of loose watercolour, isn't it, illustrations. So I've got 11 more of these, obviously, because it was a calendar. Nothing like stating the obvious. All different. I don't know what month this was. I think I might add a little bit of washi. Make sure all that's stuck down there, because that's little bits that could come loose. There, it's unrecognisable now, isn't it? I do like it. I just love this, her face. I'm just going to turn that because it's all gluey. There we are. And just overlapping a little bit onto the, and will that be okay? Yeah, because the magazine page is thinner, so it will bend, so that's fine. Yep, I think that'll be okay in there. Right, let's get the title on. So we've got book. I want it to be a little bit not straight, a little bit not straight. Maybe even overlapping the letters a little bit. And G. And the only thing with this font is the L looks like a 1. And I thought at first I didn't have the right L. I didn't have it. But the L is here and the 1 is here, and it just looked very similar. And that would be my only complaint, that the L, but I guess when you see it with a word, you can tell that it's an L, because your brain just works out that that's the word glue. What do you think? Oh, I like that. Yeah, I'm pleased with this. Right, let's get glue down. That's fine. So I don't know if the prompts are going to come along once a month, but I think I'll probably want to play in my glue book more than once a month. I think for sure this will be, whether I'll play on camera or whether I'll do a few pages and then show you, or do a few pages, do one on the camera. I'm not sure yet. This is all new. I don't know about the glue book, but my fingers are starting to become glue fingers. Now just put the O like that. Yeah. Now let's have a bit of a look, clear away the nonsense and give it a little press down. Yeah, what do you think? I'm liking it. Yep, cleaning is good for the soul. Well, I'm not sure about that. Sometimes I'm in the mood if there's a full moon, and sometimes I'm not. But yes, so I wonder if we should just start at the beginning or just pick a random spot, and I think we'll maybe just start at the beginning. Okay, so the prompt was October and what that means. So I have, let me just move that stamp set out the way. I have picked out some book pages. That's from my ancient dictionary encyclopedia thing. These pages, wait and I'll show you the books these pages come from. Oh, they're heavy. This was a great charity find. New typography sketchbooks, and it's got all sorts of fonts and squiggles and strange drawings. How cool is that book? So, and it was all falling apart like this. So the guy gave it to me, I think, for £1 in the shop, and it was, look at that, £30 new. So £1 Scottish pound, and I've torn out a couple of the pages that I liked the fonts. So I've got them. I've got these pages. These are cool, aren't they? This is from Ma Broon's Button Ben Cookbook. And I don't know, you're probably not from, this is the sleeve. Ma Broon's Button Ben Cookbook, and that was just round that, like that. And it's got recipes, but it's like your granny's recipe. It's like a pretend recipe book that's got like little pretend notes and little pretend bits of old sellotape and pretend handwriting, and it's brilliant. It's just very crafty looking. Look, there's just a collage there, just in this. Now, it's very Scottish because the Broons are a Scottish cartoon strip that was in a comic. It's a comic strip, and Ma Broon, this is Ma Broon, is obviously the mother. Ma is mother. And Ma Broon's Button Ben Cookbook. A Button Ben is like a little holiday home, so it's like a little shack out in the countryside, and people used to go to Button Ben's and for their holidays. So yeah, so it's the cookbook, the pretend cookbook that they use to go their holidays. So it says the Button Ben Cookbook, and then here it's written, can we go to Tenerife next year, because they must be fed up going to the wee Button Ben. So It's got this. When Horace went fishing, all he caught was an old boot. No, he caught the cold tea. So the no is no, he caught the cold, and tea is to, like as well. He caught the cold as well. So it's very Scottish, but it's also very, so things I tack to the button ben. Swiss tinnies, which is like tins of beer. Swiss Army knife, walking boots, my good socks, my peace box. So a piece is a sandwich, guide to the pubs of Scotland, and a commando comic. It's quite funny. So anyway, rambling, I've got these few pages I've just torn out from the cookbook, and of course these are from my, just tail that one down the middle. These pages are from the etc book that I got, that I've shown you before, my brilliant find that's got lots of brilliant crafty pages. So I have quite a few pages for backgrounds. Yeah, so so that's going to be my backgrounds, and I've got my mushrooms. This is my little mushroom basket. So I've got a packet of mushroom stickers that I got from Amazon, so all different mushrooms. I've got mushroom faux postage stamps, also from Amazon, so they're all mushrooms. This is just a big mushroomy sheet. I've got my mushroom stamps. I've got various stamps there, and I also have these Tim Holtz mushrooms and mushroom stickers at the back there as well. So mushrooms aplenty, plenty mushrooms. I think I'll just take the stamps out because I don't think I'll be using the stamps today, and that just lets me get to all the stickers and the mushroom ephemera that I've got. So I've got that. So that's going to be the theme. Joy did a mushroom theme as well, so I'm just going to copy. Right, so let's just get some pages down. What will we start with? I think we'll just start with, now the thing is, am I going to do a double page or a single page? Do you know, I think I'm just going to do a single page, and then I'll just put something plainish on that inside cover. So I'm just going to do page number 1. Or do I want to do page number? Yeah, let's just do page number 1. We can put washi down if the pink shows up. So that more or less fits there. So let's just take this plain white bit off the top. Oops, went a little bit off there. Let's take another little bit off. Am I going to be too short? No, plenty. Let's just take, and this time just go a bit slower. There, that's better. And just a smidgen off the bottom. We can always put washi tape along if we're, in fact, do we want to cover the whole page? I don't think we do. I think we'll take a chunk off it. There. Let's do that. Let's start with a triangular piece. I'm going to go through quite a lot of glue with a glue book. I've got my other tacky glue here, but I don't know, I quite like this glue stick. I'll stick with it. Good, good, good. And what else have we got? Let's use some of the darker. Just maybe a piece of this. That's quite cool, isn't it? Where will we do this? Be up there. Yep. I'm just going to glue on the book because I'll probably be gluing over. Doesn't matter that those numbers are upside down because that's all part of a collage, isn't it? Now, maybe some old book page here across the way. Wait till we take the edges off first. You can do this one fast because it's very soft. I think we'll put that there. Yeah. Maybe I should check what's written on the dictionary page. I hope there's nothing naughty. I think we'll put it down here. Nothing like changing your mind. There we are. Now, what else have we got? We've got our Broons cookbook. Mince and tatties, the best comfort food known to man or woman. Excellent. Let's just get a bit off. Yeah, that'll do there. So is anyone else joining in the glue book challenge? I'll tell you, it's going to use up loads of my book pages, all these charity books that I've been hoarding. So that's good. It's going to be using them up good style. That's for sure. I think we'll put a bit of washi down there. So one little bit here. Let's see what we've got. I've covered up nearly this. Let's put another bit of this on. Joy does this thing where she doesn't glue the whole bit down because she might want to go underneath, and that's what I'm thinking here, that maybe I wanted to go underneath there. Luckily it hadn't dried in, so I need to remember that trick. Just glue the middle and don't glue the edges until you know that you want to stick everything down. I'm so used to gluing my edges first. I'll need to remember that trick. So that means that's on the top, which is good. There. So that's maybe the background done. Let me just push all my sheets out the way. Yeah, I think we'll put a little bit of washi down there. I think maybe the brown, or maybe that's kind of autumn colours, isn't it? The oranges and the yellows. I think maybe we'll grab a bit of that. Where's the edge of my paper there? See it? Oh, that's what it is. It's that. There. And I think maybe we'll have a... My fingers are getting sticky. Maybe like a half bit along the bottom. And one really thin bit. There. Yeah. Keep that bit for another day. Waste not, want not. So, background done. And look, 2 or 3 big mushrooms in the recipe. 2 or 3 big mushrooms. So let's see what mushrooms we're going to use. I've got these stickers, and I've got the Tim Holtz ones, and I've got other stickers as well. I've got these big ones. Let's see. I think I'll put, there's a big one. There. Does the red go better on the dark? No, it doesn't. I thought it might have. They're the same. I think I'll open this packet and see what's in this packet. They're stuck on, I'll fix that later. Oh, there's ones with some green. Maybe this big giant one's too big. So you get 2 or 3 the same. I think I'll leave it at 3 because I think I like odd numbers. Right. Let's gather them up. Put them in the mushroom basket. There we are. Yeah. Don't you think? Now let's see if we can get that's the only thing about these stickers. Oh, there we are. Now, what else should we be... Oh, that one came quite quickly. Joey finished them off with our page with some stamping to add a little bit of stamping in between. I'm not sure. Not sure, do I want to? The thing with stamping is it just seems so undoable. It's just so certain that once the ink's down, that's it. What do you think? I like it. I like it. I think it does say autumn. I think I'm going to add a little strip of washi down here. I think maybe the brown, but just, yeah, that's better. That's exactly torn how I want it. It doesn't always tear how you want them to tear. And I think I want another piece down here. No. Nope. Not keen. Across the top, maybe? Yeah. That bit will do another time. Now I feel as if it needs a word. It needs a word. Let me think. Let me get my words out. I have my words handy here. I'm not sure that these will show up against these other fonts. I like Dreams of Beauty, but it's very small. Let's see what's... Born to Create. Be brave enough to listen to your heart. I want a black one, which is... Being unique is far better than being perfect. That's quite a good one because I'm starting something new. You don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. That's as if you're being great though, isn't it? This is just a good place to start as another. That's quite good. Keep that one in mind. We are all making it up as we go along. Right, let's see. This is just as good a place to start. I don't think there's anything in here. It's okay to make mistakes. I think we'll do the start. This is because it's the first page, and that makes sense. This is just as good a place to start as another. And I think we will just put that there. And that's art by Marlene, black and white sticky quotes. And this one is art by Marlene, sticker sheets. And I think these are Tim Holtz. Yep. So, and Joey also added paint splatters. I don't feel that brave yet for stamping and paint splatters, but I'm quite happy with my first page. Yep, I love my colour, my cover. My cover, does it need any washi? Does it? Does it need washi? I'm not sure that it does. If anything, it may be the black, because it does the black. Let's just, for fun, try a bit. I'm not sure that I will like it. No. Okay. 2 bits for later. So, oops, that's me today. Glue book, cover done, first page done. Yeah? What do you think? Well, if you've liked it, a thumbs up would be great, and I'll see you again next time. Thanks for joining me today. Bye for now.